Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppin', Easter's on its way.
Good morning, UDA Elementary. Welcome to this week's episode of Junior Trojan Television, or as we like to call it, JTTV. How about a little Easter humor to get this week started? What kind of music do bunnies like? Hip-hop. Good luck to all our 3rd and 4th graders who are taking the English Language Arts PSSAs this week. Remember to remain quiet in the hallways when you move from place to place. Say hi and wish our 3rd and 4th graders good luck as they make their way to class this week. They will also be doing the math PSSAs next week. We do have school this Wednesday, April 17th, so make sure you're here. Easter break begins this Thursday, April 18th. You will have off through Thursday, April 23rd. Parent-teacher conferences are also on Monday, April 22nd. On Wednesday, we will be doing our first annual bunny hop before break. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. Now over to Jason for this week's birthdays.
We sing happy birthday to you. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. Oh.
Thank you, Maddie. We have 2 staff members who will celebrate a birthday this week. If you see Mrs. Gonzalez in the lunch line this week, wish her a happy birthday. She will celebrate on Thursday. Mrs. Kiefer will blow out the birthday candles on Saturday. Happy birthday. How about another joke? How do rabbits travel? By airplanes. Now over to Brianna for this week's lunch menu.
I said a boom, chicka boom. Hey, Easter bunny, chicka boom. Hey, Easter bunny, chicka boom. Happy Easter, chicka rocka, chicka boom. Happy Easter, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Thank you, Jason. This week's menu is scrumptious. Today we will have bite-sized popcorn chicken with fresh sliced bread or a meatball and mozzarella hoagie. Tomorrow the cafeteria will be serving beef and cheese walking tacos or a barbecue rib sandwich. On Wednesday we will enjoy corn dog nuggets or a ham and cheese sandwich on a pretzel bun. Here's another joke to knock your socks off. What happened to the Easter egg when it heard a funny joke? It cracked up. Now over to Vivian for this week's book review.
Look at my lovely Easter basket. Oh, something's missing. What do you think that might be? I know. Some eggs.
Thank you, Brianna. I recently read Dog Diaries. It was a fantasy book. Wow, a dog writing a diary? Yep, this dog is in the shelter, and a boy named Ruff picked him. Next, Ruff and the dog go to the dog park. He sees a raccoon and messes up the dog park. Read the book to know more. I think this book would appeal to people who like Dork Diaries and Diary of a Wimpy Kid because it's a diary book. I rate it 4 stars. Get ready for another joke. What kind of story do rabbits like best? One with a happy ending. Now over to Emma for the weather report.
Hippity hoppity, Easter bunny. Hippity hoppity, Easter bunny. Hippity hoppity, Easter bunny. Hopping all around.
Thank you, Vivian. Temperatures will be climbing until Wednesday. It looks beautiful with a 70 degrees day. There is a slight chance for rain today with sunshine the rest of our school week. Ready for another laugh? What kind of bee never grows in a garden? Jelly beans, of course. Now over to Chandler for this week's sports.
Thank you for that weather report, Emma. Congratulations to our March Madness winners, Dylan Lindsley, Kobe Strokicker, and Chase O'Donnell. Mr. Weaver, Mrs. Daniel, and Mr. Fink, they all guessed that Virginia would be the national champions. Our track and field day team will travel to Susquehanna on Tuesday. The girls softball team has 2 home games this week, tonight against Susquehanna and tomorrow against Sign Mountain. The baseball team is just the opposite of the softball team. They will play at Susquehanna this evening and then travel to Line Mountain on Tuesday. I have the last joke for you. How does the Easter Bunny stay in shape? Lots of Easter exercise. Now over to Abby for this week's riddle.
Thank you, Chandler. Last week's riddle was, what 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? The answer was short. Our winner is Carter Morgan from 3rd grade. You may go to the office to claim your prize. This week's riddle is, where does the Easter Bunny eat breakfast? Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of JTTV. See you next week.
Easter bunny, looking kinda funny with your basket of eggs. Children singing, what's the bunny bringing for me on Easter Day?